took both of y'all.
Yeah, nigga. Come back. Gang. Brandon left. Yup. Little nigga don't get smoked.
The president, I mentioned.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. So shit better still be 2-0. This bitch ass nigga was killing me while I was looking at the election results. For the first time in history, Donald Trump has shut the fuck up. Like, yo, dead ass serious. He just put a lid on the White House. And no more press can come out. Shit, where everybody go? Somebody behind us. Oh shit, it's fist fight. Other killed me 2 times. Killed me when I was dead, little stupid ass. When I wasn't playing. Stealing kills, bitch ass nigga. Fuck off me. Damn, somebody got a hell of a kick. What now, girl? Get this bitch ass nigga off my back. Oh, I thought she was beating him up for a second. That she had you in the corner. Look at this nigga. He always come running up when I'm hitting somebody else. Little bitch ass that. Oh, where he at? I'm gonna go right back to concentrating on him. But you keep running up when I'm hitting somebody else like you're doing something. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Yeah, this shit, I need you to kill me. Oh shit, Ricky, I was gonna knock his ass out. He got a free kill off of me. I was about to smack his little stupid ass. He texting somebody. He probably about to put a message in a little thing. Oh, he definitely probably talking shit to me. Cause his mom called him a bitch ass nigga every time I kill him. See, that's why I stopped hitting everybody else. Cause every time I start hitting on somebody, this bitch ass nigga comes some running up. Bitch ass nigga. Not you, fist fighter. Talking about old boy. And again, everybody should know who I'm talking about right now. Come here, bitch. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Alright, he got me. 7-4, bitch. Catch up. Swing and a miss. Ah, it's too many people. It's too many. Hey, nigga, catch up, bitch ass nigga. Every time I'm hitting somebody else with your bitch ass. Catch up still. Run up, you get done up. Bitch ass nigga. You probably got quiet by now. That nigga try to run. I'm fucking dead. Lay your stupid ass down, bitch ass nigga. Tony, why is my turn around? You fighting with some girl? What's going on? Every time I turn around, yo. Get off of me, bitch ass nigga. Surprise! He chopped me. 11-7, catch up, bitch. I'm fucking dead. Where he at? Oh shit, somebody killed him. Oh, swing and a miss. Ah, she beating me up. Ah, she got me. Get off me, girl. I ain't even trying to hit you. Get off of me. Get off of me. You weak like your boo. I don't even know you like that. Go ahead on. Try to hit this bitch ass nigga. Damn, somebody was knocking his ass out quick. Damn, Tony. What's up? I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty I possess them. Side head ass nigga. Oh, he turned his little mic on. Now he about to talk shit. You was on my back the whole time. Ah, the sun is long. Where's he at? Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. What the fuck?
Deprivation and insanity as a result of that. But Kira, we'll take who is a front runner. You got all these people outside, claims that they were being blocked from going inside and being election challengers.
Let's go to a new map, yo. Come to free mode. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he lagged out or what. That was kind of loud. Oh, I guess I can make me some tea. need though? I need you though. It should be taking forever. I'm about to get on fucking Red Dead. Fuck that shit. Oh, it's criminal damage. Fuck. Somebody already got $1 billion. Ain't no way I can catch up.
I'm guessing you don't want a back rub. How can I help? Call me back when you've figured out how that brain of yours works. I take it this isn't a social... And what are you gonna pay? All right, I'm on it.
What's going on, babe? Hey, they won't be expecting that one.
some bullshit. I was pressing it. Ricky!
Got another bag and bitch, I'm about to blow. Blow. Ain't stressing about it. You looking at, nigga? Got another bag and bitch, I'm about to go. I ain't hear you. What you said?
I said you're singing that song so much I actually know it.
It's my shit. It's my theme song. Running through the money, so I gotta go. Ooh. Question about it. And you know it ain't a question about it. Question about it. Question about it.
It might sound shit because it's from the phone,
I
but
swear I'ma get right back, cause if I live like that, my ribs will touch my back. And who can live like that? Expensive trips like my engineer, flying here to here on the quietest leer. Drop the pin, my location's clear. Destination's weird. Hella fanny packs and pedophile beers. Mike Jack live here. I'm playing, but I'm serious though. I'm a baker with some serious dope. Johnny F on the serious flow. Get your ass out the window. Nigga. Ooh, they're peeping in my window. Loud. Nobody now. Ooh, they're peeping in my window. Loud.
My name is Upbeat. Send me a friend request.
Niggas gonna do what I do. What could you say to me? Not in the loop, look at the fruit, cause you cannot stay with me. Back in the truth, the reckless and cool, cause you wanna stay living. Pull up and hop out the bend, they wouldn't have any friends. Trapping the business is wins, double the dividends, like it's a stupid again. Trying to move from the group friends, I'ma do with some group again. Go going for the coop again, blue sky in my man. You cannot play with me, not with the shit with the bitch. I want you to cut the cake with me. So it's the greatest thing. Oh, 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 oh. that they gave me. This is relevant. This is really the greatest thing. Had a dude online. Tell me pull up, he want all the smoke. Look, I pull up at the wrong time, and his ass ain't woke. Well, pull and not 59 and that spots in the work. Pull up. The nigga stretch inside and with his fucking shirt. Damn, blood said tripping on the cook, my tried. Damn, mom tried to subscribe. Slam B strong hand, toast pork on some mac and fries. You can't realize me. I always keep my eyes on the prize.
Can you stop hurting each other? Money spent on medical comes off our bottom line.
Tony! I didn't even know he was in the party yet. Damn, I'm like going to the store. It's all dark and cold outside, probably. It was definitely dark. I'm so nervous. I got a little interview in the morning. I ain't really that nervous because I already got one job, so I'm good. Mm-hmm. The power went out. What, with the job? Yeah. Hopefully I can get on the game tomorrow night. Like, yo, I just bank. I already got my shirt. I start work. I got the shirt and head and everything. I got my uniform and everything. Yeah, I got hired the same day. I got hired on the spot. Oh, these numbers is all crazy. Where's the numbers at?
So the type of pen is really about the ability for the scanner to read the ballot. So let's say you mark your circles, I don't know, with a red pen, which you're really, most systems work with black or blue. The Dominion system, like Montgomery County, tends to, say that black is better. It just is read better by the scanner. But if it's not read by the scanner, it will be read by a person. So no ballot is rejected or not counted because of the wrong, as long as you filled in the circles, you haven't, done things that would violate your vote, like, I don't know, putting X's through things and arrows and things that would.
The election was fine until this nigga started losing. Now he won't recount.
Okay, the networks are down, the equipment is ready, and we've crippled their supplies. Mrs. Rackman has written our check and given us the green light. We're good to finally move on that submarine and stop this threat once and for all. When you're ready, get your crew together.
Yeah, because he lost, I think, Michigan, and he mad. Like the white dude said on the thing today, he said people fail to realize y'all forgot about these undercover racists who's gonna scream Biden but vote for Trump. Mm-hmm. I just hope I just be safe out there. Nobody will try to rob me or nothing. That's the only thing I'm worried about when it get dark. Oh, no. That's what they suppose. That's what they want you to think. They want you to be suspicious of everything. Like if I pull up to the house and the house is like all the lights is off, I'm supposed to pull off, go to like the nearest gas station or something like that. Call the people. If they don't answer the phone, go back to the store. Or if I ain't got no cell phone, go straight back to the store. If somebody's standing outside, I'm supposed to pull off. They house. Let's say if I pull up, because it's at night, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be delivering at night. At night, if I pull up to your house to deliver some pizza and somebody's standing outside, I'm supposed to pull off. Yeah. No. Mhm. But that's the whole thing about Amazon not supposed to come in your house. They supposed to put their stuff outside your door, take a picture of it, knock on the door, and walk off. I don't open my door until I make sure I see the package and all that. But usually, when I was getting packages, I be knowing they be on their way and shit. It say they on their way. No, not yet. It's only 6:41. On GTA, the debate if I'm gonna stay on here or yeah. I'm looking at this girl begging for money on Facebook, trying to see if it's gonna work, so I can try it too. You said what? I just stopped talking. How come every time they count mail-in ballot done? Let me see what this bitch ass nigga said on Twitter. Live and in full effect.
Hello, Guilford eLearning Virtual Academy parents and families. I'm Miss Roshan, and I am one of the lucky music teachers who get to serve your children this year at our academy. I wanted just to make sure everyone's on the same page of understanding how to access music, art, and PE material. As you know, we are posting all our material in a private web page called a Sway. That Sway enables us to embed all of our material in there for your child in one place. This is also because our Canvas pages are not up and running. No fault of our own, it's just kind of the way that the system is working right now. So with that, there's nothing your child is submitting to us, okay, unless we have posted a Nearpod link where they complete material on the Nearpod as they work through it. But there's nothing they should be emailing. The live event hasn't started. It should never say it's something about...
Mm. Mm. Man, I've been asleep all day today. Well, this morning I was. I woke up and kept on going back to sleep. Because all night I kept on hearing the election results. And every time I heard Trump take something in my sleep, it woke me up like, this fucking about to win again. Biden needs 17 more points. What are the current presidential polls looking like? I didn't mean to say polls. Let me get on Facebook and go to CNN. They definitely probably got a live video going on right now. Why is none of this live? Oh, here you go.
Again, I know people are expecting a lot of, they want updates. We're working on getting ballots cast.
It's 253 to 214.
We're working through that process. We want to make sure that we're, again, verifying eligibility of those ballots to make sure that we're casting only eligible votes, and also making sure that all eligible votes are going to be cast. We do have people that have the ability to cure a ballot if there's a signature verification issue. And we will be.
I want to hear y'all talk about these fucking ballots, yo. Just tell me if this nigga gonna win or not. So I need to know which one of the races gonna win.
What am I supposed to sign that? There should be one in my backpack.
Oh, in your backpack?
Okay. See, I need a boyfriend I could play jokes with and shit like that and pranks on. They ain't gonna get mad. If I'm dancing and walk up, start dancing with me.
Where? Right there. What am I signing?
That's the joint business account. We got
Oh! Oh! Oh my
And he did it again. Why y'all dudes do shit like that? I'm freaking dead. Like, the pen did you, like, shock him the first time. What in common sense told him to try with the other hand and see? What in the no common sense there?
Let me hear you feel.
No.
Oh my god, my body's electrocuted. Oh my.
You said what? It was a prank pen. So he had pressed the pen down.
But it went too far. I was trapped in a trunk, and there was no way of escaping. They piled more and more luggage on top of the trunk. I beat on the trunk, trying to force it open. I even screamed and shouted, but it was so loud that no one heard me. By the time things quieted down, it was too late. The jet's engines began to rumble. My heart
Oh my god.
We were getting ready for takeoff. I suddenly regretted this whole idea. Why did I want to meet a millionaire in the first place? Let me explain. My
My best friend's brother works at the airport. He lets us help out in the special hangars from time to time. We carry luggage and pack the small aircrafts for a bit of money. Today, he told us we were packing a private jet that belonged to a millionaire. I've always dreamed about meeting a millionaire. My friends and I joked around with the idea of hiding in the luggage compartment. Then he dared me to do it. I don't like backing down from a challenge, so I climbed into one of the millionaire's unlocked trunks and hid in there. It was only meant to be for a minute, and then my best friend was called away. Now there was nowhere to go. I felt the aircraft take off, and then I imagined what the police of another country would do when they found me. With nothing else to do and nowhere to go, I calmed down, measured my breathing, and started counting in. 1, 2, 3, out. 1, 2, 3. It worked. At some point, my adrenaline-drained body got tired. I passed out. I woke up in the dark, cramped trunk. My body was aching. My phone was in my pocket. I reached for it and found that it didn't have any signal. We traveled like this for what seemed like days. But when I checked my phone, 5 hours had passed. That was when I felt the jet touch down. I heard the luggage doors open. Then people were talking in a strange language. Soon they rolled the truck I was in down a ramp. I was loaded into a car, I think. My heart was racing. I knew that any moment they would open the trunk and find me here. But no one opened the trunk. I remember hearing an elevator and someone grunting when they tried to pick up the trunk. Some guy sat on my trunk and farted. It was terrible as the smell seeped in. I had to stifle a grunt of displeasure and hold my nerve. A few minutes later, I heard the sound of people stopped. I heard a door click shut. I waited a few minutes to make sure, then I pushed open the trunk to peek out. This time, it opened. I was in a hotel room, a very nice one. This was a penthouse suite filled with beautiful furniture, Persian rugs, and the most breathtaking view of the city. And lucky for me, the suite was empty. I walked around and looked out the windows and figured out by the language I was seeing that I was somewhere in France. I found the hotel's Wi-Fi password and logged in. I remembered that my parents would be looking for me soon, so I sent my parents a message. I told them I was going on vacation with my best friend's family. They didn't mind. It was summer vacation, and they'd encouraged me to get away for a bit. I called my best friend. He couldn't believe my story. He begged me to tell the millionaire what had happened. I couldn't, though. If I did, my best friend's brother would lose his job. No, I was going to need another plan, and I needed it fast. As a kid, I was always
Okay, I'm sitting right here watching this shit.
I knew how to be quiet and steer clear of people. So far, my hiding skills had worked. With a bit of planning, I thought I could keep hiding and have a nice little holiday in the process. I decided to try this out. What did I have to lose? Now that it was in the suite, there was no need to get back into the trunk. I found all the hiding places in each room and was always ready just in case the door opened. I ordered myself room service and charged it to the room. I ate quickly and hid the evidence. I hoped that no one would notice the extra billings. I went through the millionaire's luggage trying to find out who she was. It was definitely a woman. She had a good fashion sense, but a weird obsession with sweets. Half of her luggage was filled with gummy bears, licorice, and other exotic candy. I wasn't proud of what I did next. I took some money that she'd left in the hotel room. Not to spend it, but to have as a backup plan to get home. If this blew up in my face, I was going to need some cash to get me back home quickly. At 9 p.m. that night, the door opened and the millionaire came back. I couldn't believe my eyes. She was a fashion designer. I remember seeing her in different magazines. Fashion wasn't my thing, but this lady stood out. She was eccentric and colorful. She was also known for being impatient and even had a temper when it came to answering silly questions. In the photos, she always wore the most extravagant, even ridiculous outfits. Tonight, she was so exhausted that she literally flopped onto her bed and started snoring. When I was sure she wasn't going to get up, I fell asleep in the far corner of the next room. The knock on the door the next morning woke me up. I heard the millionaire fashion designer speaking to someone from the hotel. She was telling them that she didn't know what they were talking about. She didn't order any room service. She sounded irritated. My heart started beating faster. The door closed, and she started getting ready for the day. I relaxed. It was a close one. I was going to have to be more
I'm
careful
fucking
from
done
now
with this
on.
bitch.
I spent the
Only
morning
white people can
watching
do shit
TV
like
and
this.
reading the documents that she'd left behind from her meetings the day before. I also found her diary and looked at her schedule. I saw that this would be her final day in the city. For the next month, she would be visiting 15 countries around the world. Part of me was excited by the idea of all this travel, but another part of me cringed. It meant a lot of time hiding out in the trunk. The silver lining was that with her busy schedule, I may get a chance to see cities I never dreamed of visiting. Now I just needed a way of...
This shit's still going. I stopped that shit.
supporting this little holiday.
This is for a whole month.
Think of an idea. My best friend back home is a computer geek who's obsessed with auctioning stuff online. I was sure this fashion designer had raving fans from around the world who would pay good money for her belongings. I went online and found recent photos of her. I matched what I saw in the photos to what I found in her wardrobe. Rainbow-colored stilettos, a blouse that reminded me of a blue marshmallow, and a scarf that looked like an electrified
Oh, she was just stealing shit too.
I contacted my best friend. Within an hour, he had created an online auction for these items. I hoped it would work, and within 2 hours, I couldn't believe what was happening. People from around the world were making huge bids for these items. I didn't feel great about stealing from her, but I knew that right now, I didn't have many choices. We sold the stilettos to someone in India an hour later. My friend wired me some of the money. I snuck out of the hotel, making sure that I had a spare room card with me. I found a company that packaged the shoes and shipped them off to the lucky bid winner. While I was out, I bought myself new clothes and saw different parts of the city. I knew my host would be out until 7 p.m. that night, so I arrived back at the hotel with plenty of time to spare. Over the next few days, the millionaire followed her schedule like clockwork. She may have been eccentric in the way she dressed, but she was seriously organized. We traveled to a new city. The trip was much shorter and my time in the trunk was easier. I wasn't so stressed out this time. I opened the trunk in a new hotel suite. It was just as luxurious. Lucky for me, just as empty. Days passed like this. I snuck out, saw a bit of the city, and got back before the millionaire arrived home. We traveled through 5 famous cities in this way. I was getting used to this routine. Well, I was until the millionaire decided to do something that wasn't in her diary. On a Saturday afternoon, I listened from the closet as she changed her plans. She was going to have a party in her suite, and it was going to start in 30 minutes. I had nowhere to go. I was stuck in this closet. I listened as people flooded into the suite, bringing food, music, and entertainment. The party began. I listened from the closet. It sounded like people were having a good time. I would have fallen asleep like this if I didn't hear the closet door opening. I held my breath. It was the millionaire. She was trying to hang up her coat, but she kept missing the hook inside the door. She giggled as she did this. She was behaving very differently to the way she normally did in her room. She was much more relaxed. I tried to make myself as small as possible, but the coat kept falling. It landed on me. She reached for it and squealed when she touched my hair. I tried not to move, but I couldn't help it. She pulled the coat off me, seeing me hiding in the corner of this tiny closet. I knew that it was over now. My mind raced with what would happen next. Would she send me to jail once she found out I had stolen her items? I was about to apologize to her, to tell her that I was sorry for hiding out and selling her things, when she interrupted me. "My dear, what are you doing in the closet?" she said to me. "Don't be shy. Guests need to mingle." She helped me out of the closet and welcomed me to the party. She told me that there were better places to hide if I didn't want to speak to people, like the balcony because of its view of the city. I noticed the glass of wine in her hand and I felt relieved. The alcohol was making her a lot friendlier, even to someone she'd found in the closet. There must have been 100 people there. I don't think she knew more than 5 of the guests, and she thought that I was one of them. I spent most of the night talking to the millionaire fashion designer. It turns out she was a pretty cool person. We actually had a few things in common. In fact, we were both from the same small town, the home that she grew up in. She told me how boring most of these parties were, but she was really enjoying this one for a change. We spoke about what she planned next in her business and how she'd become so successful. We danced, laughed, and had an amazing time. I met some very interesting people at this party. I also ate a lot of candy, and eventually I fell asleep on the couch. It felt great not having to hide for the first time in almost a month. I woke up the next morning on the couch. There was a cleaning crew tidying up the mess from the night before. Most of the guests had left. Some were still sleeping on the couches in the suite. The millionaire was dressed and getting ready to leave. She saw me and thanked me for the company last night. She told me that the next time she was home, she'd stop by and visit me. She called the reception, and a few minutes later, 5 men were carrying her luggage out of the room. They took everything, including my traveling trunk. I tried to keep cool and smile, but seeing them carrying out my travel trunk made me panic. I shouted for them to stop. The millionaire looked at me strangely. I smiled at her and told her that it looked like something that belonged to me. Then she stopped and turned back to me. She asked me if I had seen anyone wearing a pair of rainbow stilettos. By the way she looked at me, I was sure she knew that I'd taken them. I took a deep breath and shook my head. She paused for a moment and then shrugged. She said it was one of the reasons she didn't like these parties. So many strangers would take little souvenirs home with them. They were her favorite pair of heels. She shook her head and gave me a goodbye wave. I waved back and watched her leave. Standing there in the middle of this empty hotel room, a knot was forming in my stomach. The knot was still there as I walked out of the hotel. I didn't need to sneak around anymore. I felt great about that, but at the same time, my holiday was officially over. The good news was that I wasn't far from home. I was at least on the same continent. I took 4 trains and 3 buses to get back. It took me another week of traveling. Eventually, I arrived. Standing outside my house, I realized how much
I fuck with this long to give you same
My
country.
best friend was relieved to see me. He told me how much money we'd made from auctioning the millionaire's stuff. I couldn't believe it. We were almost millionaires now too, and I had an idea then, one that my best friend liked. About a month later, my doorbell rang. It was the fashion designer. I couldn't believe it. She told me that she remembered me telling her where I lived. She invited me out to lunch. I'll be honest, it was kind of strange to be speaking to her again. Strange because I felt kind of guilty for everything I had done, but at the same time, it was
Tony, what we about to do? It's about to keep me at a GTA yet. It's shocking.
the new clothing line that she was launching. She brought up the rainbow stilettos again, telling me how hard it was to find a good pair of shoes. I tried not to look guilty, but I think it showed. The fashion